Hi everyone, it's me. I want to talk about parental alienation and what may help other people to maybe not deal with this as severely or strongly as other people, and why today it's much more prevalent than what it was before. When I was raised to respect my parents and have a relationship with them, and my 100-year-old grandma would say, well, you only have one mom, and I was guilted into having a relationship with people I normally would not have. That that's just the way it was. So I think what happened years ago is my parents were the first to divorce in our Catholic church, and we had 4 children, and it was quite shocking. Nobody really knew what to do. But I remember even back then, my mom shared information with me which she should not have. She should have just shared this information with her friends. And at times I felt like her friend or her parent instead of her child. And so my mom kind of started to rely on us and then went about and did her own thing. But I think what we have today in a lot of cases, and I probably was guilty of this myself, is when parents divorce today, they put their child in the role of being their partner instead of their child. They put their child on the same level as their spouse was. So, and I might have done this too, where parents then discuss adult situations with their children when their children just want to be kids. That's why do we do it? Is because while they're there, they're easy to vent to, they love us, they accept us, they want to fix us, they want to fix our problems. Kids just want to take care of their parents. So what do? We start to rely on our kids, and we start to divulge information with them that we shouldn't. They become our equals. I know for me personally, my kids knew all of my financials. They knew how much I had in the bank. They knew how much money I made. They knew how much I got in child support. They knew everything. And that is something usually only a partner knows. But when we inundate our children with adult situations, they feel they have the right to our accounts, a right to more information, that they become our partners, and they expect to be treated as such. So all of a sudden your kids say, well, you have $1,000 in the bank, you can afford to give me 100. And it becomes more of a coupling rather than a parenting. um, I know a lot of parents who end up sleeping with their children because either they're lonely or they miss their kids when they're gone. They don't want their child to be lonely and sleep alone, and then the kid wants to sleep with mom or dad or whatever. And I did that too. I slept with I had a king size bed so we could all fit, but my youngest slept with me when she was in high school because we would just hang out and talk and things like that. So it just got to be just a great partnership for me, but it inundated my children with adult situations they should not have been inundated with. So that's why I think it's so hard when our children in this situation, when they alienate us, we think, well, why would they alienate us when we were so close? We shared everything, even clothes. Sometimes you share clothes and television shows and adult situations. And when you start dating, you might tell your kids who you're dating and what's going on. And we forget that they're just kids. And that's why I think it's so hard to break free. And it's so hard to deal with our children wanting to divorce us and to start their own lives. And they just want to be rid of the drama, the chaos, the bullshit, and all that. It's just a thought. I don't really know if I'm right on this, but I know had I allowed my children to be children, and I would have had separate adult relationships with my friends and future partners or whomever, I think it would have been easier for me to let them go, and I would have accepted the separation so much better than I had in the beginning. So that's all I wanted to talk about. As you see, is I'm in groups and I see so many people saying, my son won't talk to me, my daughter won't talk to me, I don't want to live anymore, my life is over, and this and that. And your life doesn't end when your children stop talking to you. It begins, and it begins in a different way. And we have to learn how to cope, and we have to learn how to accept. And sometimes you don't get answers, and you may never know why. But take that situation and don't allow it to take away from you what you deserve in your life, which is peace, happiness, joy, and relationships outside of what you had with your children. So, anyways, that's all I wanted to talk about. I hope this helps, and we'll talk with you soon. Bye bye.